Oh, this you crazy mother.
I'm alright. I'm completely missed. Go again!
The king in the ring, undisputed. There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
Yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's like 1, 2, 1, 2.
Good morning. That is how you wake yourself up. Wake that ass up! Oh man, that floor is slimy. Sort me out.
So how's everyone doing? It's actually Christmas Eve right now. I'm a little bit behind on my videos, and normally Christmas Eve I wouldn't do anything. I normally sit on the sofa, bust out the Home Alone box set 1 and 2, freeze shit, and I'll be staring at that box of chocolates ready to dive in. Those box of chocolates were there this morning, but I didn't dive in. I was out bright and early, jumping streams and all that. Yeah, I've already jumped a stream already. You've just seen that. 8:30 this morning, Baskett jumping streams. So I've got to work for my chocolate today and the whiskey. My family's given me 4 litres of whiskey. Fucking think I got a problem. So yeah, I'm back on this spot, loving this spot. I'm gonna rake a few lines again, keep the dream alive, and yeah, I got to work for my chocolate, like I said. So yeah, I'm a sweaty mess again. So yeah, I have cleared this jump up through there. Eventually I need to get a pickaxe and take out that stump. It's rotten, it'll come out, but I sort of put a jump next to it. comes in from a line up there, round, straight up. It needs a bit of work, bit of TLC, but when I get some more boys on it, when we get onto it, I'm sure I can ride over it for now. And the line comes over there, around this tree, all the way down through there. Once again, I got a bit carried away. And this is where it gets interesting. I want to put a jump here, and you can either roll it, or you gap right down into that slope down there. And this line worked out perfectly. As I was raking it, I say it comes straight down around that tree. There's already a stump down there, so I made a jump against a stump. It's always good to make a jump against a stump. So yeah, there we go, look. It might be a little bit short, but it's all I've got time for. And then the line carries on down to the bottom. So yeah, let's try these out. So yeah, this is the first attempt. I'm pretty sure the first step up, I'm only going to be able to sort of ride up over it because it's really soft still. But you'll kind of see what sort of line I'm trying to achieve here. As long as I make it down to the bottom in one piece, I'll be happy. That is nice. Goodbye, old friend. You were good fun. So yeah, nearly 3 years some of these ramps have been down, and underneath the ply the wood is still dry. Those pallets are still sweet. That is incredible. So sorry about the sudden volume change. I'm on the big camera because I got something to say. So the morning's been quite good. It's Christmas Eve. I've had a fun session, did a bit of digging, got a new line, jumped the stream and all that. But as I come out the woods, my phone went mental. A lot of messages come through, and some of them pissed me off. So I got to explain something. In the last video, I went to that trail, sketchy tabletop, and I said to you, it's getting ripped out. Well, those lads that actually built that trail have contacted me. 2 of them was alright, 1 of them, absolute dickhead. He messaged me, calling me a helmet, saying I've exposed this trail and all that. You didn't listen. The forestry had already found your trail, and the only reason why I knew that trail was there, because the forestry left a message on my friend's motorbike asking, has he been building in the woods? And some other guy told me that the forestry had done a scout of the whole entire forest. I got a funny feeling they was tipped off about that trail. It wasn't me, I didn't even know it existed. The forestry have already walked my trail, and they obviously walked yours as well. But the thing is, with my trail, what I'm digging on, it once existed many years ago. So all I've done is brought old trails back to life, and there's no stupid massive jumps anywhere. So at the moment, they don't care. It's when you start sort of nailing wood to trees, you start piling up massive big piles of logs and all that sort of stuff, and it's when you don't ask them for permission to start a whole fresh trail. Kids don't understand it. To me, the forestry are like the security guards in BMX. They're only doing their job. You go into a school, you go near a mall or something, and you grind their handrails and stuff. The security guards kick you off. They're just doing their job. The forestry, if you go into the woods, into the forests, you start building trails and don't ask them, they will rip it out. And you can cry, but it's their job. So hopefully this guy will respond in a decent manner, because the other 2 have, but this one guy started calling me a helmet and all that stuff. Don't put that footage on your videos and all this stuff, thinking I'm some sort of bad man. Not a bad man. You just got to understand that trail was already exposed. Because I knew it was going, I thought I'd give it a little ride. See, there's a difference between trolls, online hate, than there is getting messages from people that actually ride in the same town as you, ride at the same spots you go to. Completely different. He obviously doesn't know me. In future, when you go to message someone you don't know, don't dive in head first, and that way you'll get more respect. So hopefully that explains that situation. I did not expose that trail. The forestry had already found it. I wasn't even going to explain myself, but I thought I ain't having little shits running around the woods talking shit about me. And please, if you contact me in future, don't call me a helmet. Come across with something a bit nicer. You know, hey Baskett, got a bit of an issue, mate. I think you might have exposed my trail. I put a lot of hard work into that trail. What are we going to do about it? And maybe I'll reply and I'll help you. But because you called me a helmet, I have sent you the link to the forestry. You can contact them direct, and you can fucking tell them how shit you are at building tabletops. What the fuck are you doing? And in one of the other messages, they said, well, you're building up in the forest, why can't we? Like I said, I'm building on a trail that once existed, so they don't really care. All I'm doing is sort of raking lines. I'm only putting in small little jumps and stuff. I'm not building big monster jumps anywhere. I'm not stacking up huge piles of logs and rocks and all that stuff. Nothing's an eyesore. When you walk past a spot from the bottom, you wouldn't even know there was a trail up there unless someone's actually riding down. But that trail I went to in the last video, as soon as you walk along it, it sticks out like a sore ass. So I think that's what the issue is, and you might be able to save it still. I did say to them, hurry up and contact the forestry. They might let you save it if you sort of take down that tabletop jump, but because it's on a fresh trail and you've not asked them for permission, my bet is gonna go. Some of these lads are literally half my age and they're sending me shit messages. Don't do it. And don't be crying just because my trail's okay at the moment and yours isn't. You can happily come over to mine. I'll take you under my wing. We can have a little cuddle and stuff if you're a little bit upset about your trail going. You could turn up to mine and sabotage mine if you want. Wouldn't be a great idea. And it is what it is. The forestry own the forest just like the police own the streets. It is what it is. Someone's got to own it. I mean, if no one owned the woods Think of the shit that would happen in there. People would just go in, chop down trees and take them home. People would just go in, build their own fucking bike parks and then charge people to use it. If you know someone has got a private set of woods, get in contact with them, a lot easier that way. And yeah, like I said, in future, if you've got an issue with videos that I'm doing, contact me a little bit nicer and I'll be nicer to you. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching and bye for now. I'm going to send her into the woods. I'm going to send her into the woods with the other one if you carry on with your shit. Now, right, mate? Yes.